Hey everyone, in this video we create and visualize data in Amazon RDS for SQL Server using Amazon QuickSight. In this video we will learn how to create Microsoft SQL Server Express Edition database in RDS Amazon RDS. After that we will download and connect to Microsoft SQL Server client, and then create a sample database and tables and load sample data to be assessed in Amazon QuickSight. After that, enable the security groups on Amazon RDS for Amazon QuickSight to connect to RDS datasets. Then we create an Amazon QuickSight account. After that, enable Amazon QuickSight to connect to Amazon RDS and create a dataset for visualization. At the end, we will clean up our resources. Now, our first step is to create an AWS account. If you already have an account, we can sign in. From here, we can sign in. I log into my account. Now, our second step is to create a Microsoft SQL Server Express Edition database in Amazon RDS. For this, we have to search RDS. Click on this. After that, we have to create database. As in tutorial, it is mentioned we have to create database using this configuration. First, choose easy create. Then engine type must be Microsoft SQL Server. Database instance size be free tier. We will take same name as it is. Now we will give a password. It will take some time in creating the database. So after 20 minutes, our database has been created. We can see from here status is available. So our second step is completed. Now in our third step, we have to download and connect to Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. I already downloaded it. Before this, we have to make our database publicly accessible. For this, we go back to our RDS Management Console. We click on our database. From here, we click on Modify. On Connectivity, we will click on Additional Configuration. Here we click on Publicly Accessible. Now we will click on Continue, and here click on Apply Immediately, Modify Database Instance. Now from here we can see our QS database is publicly accessible. Now we will do one more thing. We will click on Default VPC Security Group. we have to add one inbound security rule. We click on edit inbound rule, click on add rule. We will click on all TCP. Our source will be all. Now save rule. Now we can connect to our Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. For this, we have to go back to our RDS database, search RDS. Here, click on databases. Click on QS database. From here, copy endpoint. Now we connect to our Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. I already downloaded Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Here, paste your endpoint. Select SQL Server Authentication. In login, enter your username. In password, enter your password which you created while creating database. Click on connect. Now we are connected to our database. Our third step is also completed. Now in our fourth step, we will create a sample database and tables and load a sample data. For this, we have to go back to our SQL Server Management Studio. Here, click on new database. We will give this name as Visualize. Click OK. Now choose Visualize. Create a new query. In our tutorial, we have already given a sample query which we have to copy and paste here. Now click on execute button. Now our query has been executed. Now our fourth step is completed. In our next step, we will make the database instance not public accessible. For this, we have to go back to our RDS management console. We have to click on modify, come down to connectivity section. Here, click on additional configuration. Click on not publicly accessible. Now, click on continue. Apply immediately. Modify DB instance. So our database is modified. Now our database is not publicly accessible. Here our fifth step is also completed. Now we enable the RDS database instance for access to Amazon QuickSight. For this, we have to go back to our RDS management console. Click on QS database. Now click on default SG security group. Now we create new security group. Click on create security group. We'll give this security group name RDS sec GP. In description, we will type for QS. Click on create security group. Our security group has been created. Now we copy our security group ID and click on security groups. Here we create another security group. Click on create security group. Here type QS SEC GP. In description, we will type for RDS. Now we will add inbound rule. Add rule. We will click on all traffic. Source is custom, and here is the security group ID. Click on RDS SEC GP. Now click on create security group. Now copy this new security group ID and go back to again security groups. Now in our RDS SEC GP security group, add new inbound rule. Add rule. Here search for MS SQL. In our source, again select custom, paste the security group ID. Here click on QSSec GP. Now click save tools. Now go back to your RDS console. Now click on QS database. Here click on modify. We are adding RDS SEC GP security group to this database. Here click on security group, click on RDS SEC GP, click on continue, apply immediately, modify DB instance. Here our sixth step is also completed. Now we will create our Amazon QuickSight account. I already created my QuickSight account. For creating QuickSight account, go back to your AWS console. Here search for QuickSight. Click on QuickSight. So my step 7 is already completed. Now we will enable Amazon QuickSight to connect to Amazon RDS and create a dataset for visualization. For this, we have to go back to our QuickSight. Now on right, click on this button, then click on Manage QuickSight. Here click on Manage VPC connections. Add VPC connection. As in tutorial, VPC connection name is RDS VPC, so we copy this and paste here. Our VPC ID is this. We can choose any one of subnet. For security group ID, we have to go back to our RDS console, click on QS database. Now click on RDS SecGP. Now copy this security group ID. Paste this security group ID. Click on create. So our new VPC connection has been created. Now click on QuickSight. Now click on datasets, new dataset, click on RDS. Here data source name. In our tutorial, data source name is data from RDS. So type data from RDS. Instance ID QS database. Connection type RDS VPC. Database name is visualize. Username is admin. Password which you set during creating the database. We will now validate our connection. SSL is enabled and it is validated. Now click on create data source. Click on new hire. Click on select. Import to Spice for quicker analytics. Now click on visualize. Now on the visualization page, we have to choose stacked area line chart. In the field list section, drag and drop ename and salary to the field wells section. Here, click on stacked area line chart, drag ename to x-axis and salary to value. Now you can see our visualization has completed. Now our step 10 is completed. It is the best practice to delete the resources which you used during the lab. Go back to QuickSight, click on analysis. Here, delete this. Now click on datasets and clear this dataset. Delete. Now on right hand side, click on manage QuickSight and delete VPC connection. Now go back to your RDS console and delete this database. Unselect the create final snapshot and retain automated backups. Click here and confirm deletion by typing delete me. After some time, our database will be deleted. Now our database is successfully deleted. We can uninstall MS SQL Management Studio client also. Also, we have to delete our security groups. For that, we have to go to EC2 instance. Here, click on security groups. select RDS, sec, GP, delete inbound rule, save rules, same as it is, click on QS, sec, GP, edit inbound rules, delete rule, save rules. Now click RDS and QS, set GP, and from actions here delete security groups. Type delete. Click refresh button. Click on refresh button. Now in our default security group, edit inbound rule, delete above rule, save changes. So our all resources are cleaned up. Congratulations! You created a sample Amazon RDS instance on an MS SQL engine and connected the data to for visualization using Amazon QuickSight.